architect for 3 years and a half in Malaysia and Indonesia. Grace followed her passion for urban heritage by pursuing a master in urban management and development at the Institute for Housing and Urban Development in Erasmus University. In her research, she addressed the impacts of the temple compound, the first listed UNESCO site in Indonesia. So she focused on the local economic development of the surrounding urban agglomeration. With her work, she's looking at systematic approaches for intercultural experience, and she integrates social and economic features into spatial dimensions and dimensions of sustainable urban development. Please, Grace.
Thank you, Sandra. So good morning, everyone. My name is Grace, and today I will be presenting about Sawalunto and its future perspective. This presentation is based on our earlier research, an advisory research that was given to the local government, which was done earlier with my colleague, John Paul Fortin, who's sitting over there, and another one is currently in Singapore. But first of all, let's see where Sawalunto is. It's located in Indonesia, if we are here in the Netherlands, and Indonesia is located 11,500 kilometers away from us. It was in the West Sumatra, 95 kilometers from Padang, the capital city of the West Sumatra. But why Sawalunto is worth of our time today? Sawalunto is a mining town that was built in the 19th century during the Dutch colonization in Indonesia. The much needed coal mining industry, the much needed coal in the Netherlands forced the people in Indonesia to look for a high quality coal mining that was found in the Ombilin region in Sawalunto. However, the location of the remoteness and surrounded by the mountain bring another challenge to the Dutch engineer, and they are in need of a mode of an integrated network system. That is why they built a whole railway system to connect the Ombilin region and the nearest port in Padang. Upon the independence of Indonesia from the Dutch colonization, the Ombilin coal mining was taken over by National Enterprises and changed its name to PT Bukit Asam. As you can see in this picture, the town has grown within the years as this current modern and historical city. The old town is holds about 52 square kilometers, with the population about 12,500 people. But before I go further with our research, I will mention about the correlation between Indonesia and the Netherlands. In 2004, the municipality contacted John Paul on behalf of RCE since the mining was ends 2 years before. And in 2015, Indonesia taking a daring movement nominating Sawalunto as UNESCO World Heritage. And our research that currently presented was done just recently. So what is exactly the main problem of Sawalunto? As the mining comes to an end, the economy was decaying, and the inhabitants starts to live in the town. So the municipality was trying to find new means of economy by focusing on the tourism-based activities. But our research, looking at a broader perspective, thinking of the town potential and what can be utilized from there. From there, we identified three potentials that we will be looking deeper into our research. The first one is tourism, medical care, and the mining. We will start with the methodology that we were using, focusing on the one-day workshop when we were integrating most of the public, private, and the civil people to open a discussion to understand better of what they expect on the future of the town. Now, I will explain about the tourism. The municipality of Sawalunto has successfully proven the position of Sawalunto as they have been one of the main city that has passing by an international events of a biking race competition. As well, a few numbers of the buildings that was early abandoned has been turned into a museum, while others still under study by experts. Despite all the potentials that the tourism has in the city, it's also still facing a lot of challenges. The infrastructure and the amenities is one of the biggest challenges that was faced by the town. As well, to create an interactive package in connection with another city in the surrounding area. Now I will talk about the second potential, which is the healthcare. As one of the major important structure during the colonization, the hospitals still hold a really important position in the surrounding area. It was proven by their ability to give a revenue almost 35% out of the total revenue. However, the hospital is in much need of expansion, and this is one of the main problems that was faced by the hospital. These two pictures on the left is the current condition of the hospital. The other picture showing this hospital area that located strategically in the town itself, but also become a main challenge for them as they don't have space for the development. So, utilizing the same hospital building as were built in the 19th century become the biggest challenge, as most of the people at the current town doesn't know how to change and how to develop the buildings without destroying the heritage on it. At the same time, the land ownership that still belongs to PT Bukit Asam hinder its expansion. Going further to our third potential is the mining industry. Our research showed the important and vital roles of the mining company in the town development. And as it was before, they have a mining school to provide all the necessary labor forces and expertise. Currently, it's no longer utilized as before. However, Sawalunto still holds an important position to educate the nation by having a vocational training center in the town. In the future, they are thinking of having a geopark and also a polytechnic focusing on the deep mining system. As most of the sources, the open mining sources in the coal in Sawalunto has been utilized, now they have to find a new method of utilizing a deep mining system. However, to find the best solution, they need a huge investment that currently is one of the biggest challenges that they have to face. And another consideration of the development of the mining is the possibility that it's not giving a direct impact to the local community itself, because the vocational training center remains exclusive. So our research conclusion, there is a much needed cohesive collaboration between all the private sector and the public and the civic parties. Also, it was expected that as it was if the cohesive collaboration can be achieved, it's expected to lead to to solve a land issue problem that we currently face. So, despite the research still leave us with a lot of questions on how the three potentials will bring about their threats and opportunities over time. But we also have to think about how the hospital can be developed while preserved in the same time, and how can the different interests in the land ownership and development can be balanced. So, thank you.